Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to speak about the Erin Condren Lap Desk that you see at the bottom, as well as the laptop stand that you see on top. Now I've used the lap desk for about a year and a half and the stand for about 6 months. So I'll be speaking based on my experience of using it and try to make a comparison of both if possible, and also through my experience talk to you about the pros and cons of each product and help you make an informed decision on these products. So let us begin. Now, I won't be showing you how to use these products because I think it is fairly simple, and I've also made another video on the lap desk which you can check it out. In case you feel that I missed out on relevant things that you feel were required, please let me know and I will try to help you out. So let us begin. I would like to start off with talking about how I'm currently using each of these products. Okay. Now, as far as the lap desk is concerned, the lap desk is permanently on my desk. Okay, there are two components to this product. This is the top part. I will show you the bottom part as well. It is detachable, so you can remove and connect it as required. So the top part, this is always there on my desk. It's a little messy now. I wanted to show it to you as it is, so that you can see the current condition after more than a year. This what you see here is a little bit of glue that spread on a number of my things, which can be removed, so do not worry about that. As far as the condition of the product is concerned, I would say it is in decent condition. There's not much of a wear and tear that you would expect from this, but at the same time I would like to say that I have not exactly rough used it in a way that there will be problems with it. Now, this is meant to be a storage box as well as a laptop riser. So let me just open it and show it to you. So once you open it, you can see that I filled it in with a number of things. There are a lot of notepads in here. Now what they recommend for you to do is to keep your writing tools and such in here. I would just suggest to you to avoid keeping things in here that are not used on a daily basis. I'm so sorry. See, the trouble is that when you need things like pens or whatever you keep in here that you require on a daily basis, it kind of gets annoying when you have to always remove your laptop, then lift this lid, then try to find it and take it from there. It may seem simple when I say it, but it gets annoying when you do that. I have tried it. So what I do is I keep these pages, notepads in here, which I use once in a while, so that it's not a mess on my desk. No one sees this as it is hidden in here, but at the same time I can use it when required from here. Now that is what I have over here. So this component is completely empty over here, this compartment that you see over here. And as far as using this as a laptop riser is concerned, if you have seen how this product is used, you know that there is a sort of this stand that you can use, and there are these grooves over here, 3 of them, to which you can adjust the height of the laptop. Now as far as I'm concerned on using this one, I truly do not really use it as a riser. Very rarely do I use it as a riser now because I don't have much work from home, online meetings and such, but I still use this because by itself this has a certain height, okay, which I love on my desk. So my laptop is always on this at this regular height instead of increasing the riser as such. But then of course it's your choice how you end up using it. Another problem for me is that if I use the riser, I don't have a separate keypad, so the typing becomes a little difficult when the laptop is at that sort of a height. In addition, I kind of keep it further from me, not close to me, because I need the space in front of me for writing purposes. So that distance kind of hurts my hands when I try to type. So I definitely avoid using the riser as much as possible. But if you have a separate keypad and you have a lot of online meetings and such, the riser will definitely help you. For me right now, it's a storage compartment, and by itself it has a certain height to help me with my laptop use as such. So I definitely love this part of the lap desk as such. Now coming to the second component, which is the bottom part, let me show you that first. So the bottom component is basically a sort of a writing pad for you to use, okay, to keep it on your lap and use as such. The bottom is a cushion, okay, so this is the cushion that is there so that it is not too hard on your lap when you keep it. Okay, I've just changed this so that you can see it better. But anyway, so this I use it by keeping it in on one of the couches in my living room. Frankly, I don't use it for its meant purpose by the company. What I do is it is just there in the living room in a place where it is easily accessible for me. I keep a Hobonichi Weeks on this, which is like my church journal, and a few pens so that I can pick up anything that I want suddenly from this. I don't have to go to a desk or a table. I know it's a silly thing. What they have meant it to be used is like keep it on your lap and use it to write. Okay, I rarely use it for that because it's not suitable. Frankly, if that is your reason for buying this, I wouldn't really recommend any of these products that you have seen. None of them are actually suitable for lap use. So I had given this to my mother, who has a larger stomach area, and this was slipping from her lap when she wanted to write. Okay, this was meant to be a gift for her, but then I took it back because clearly it was useless and it was just more of a trouble for her. Instead, I got her something else. So keep in mind that if that is your purpose, I wouldn't really recommend this as such. Okay, another issue with this bottom half is the material that is used. Okay, so the one that I have bought is with the white color with the pinstripe design, and it is not removable, so you cannot really wash it. The only thing that you can do is some spot cleaning, if at all. Okay, so I don't know how much of it picks on camera. It doesn't look really bad, but it is dirty. Okay, in the sense that it has turned a creamish sort of color. It was more white earlier, and there are these certain pen ink spots and such. So spot cleaning is what you can do, if at all. Frankly, I have not tried because I'm really scared to mess it up in some way or the other, even though I don't use it much. So that is a number one issue that I have with this. Now going ahead to other things. Okay, let's go to the laptop stand as such and discuss about. Okay, let me just show you the back first. So this is how I generally place it, somewhere in the middle. If you place it on the top, you will have it at the lowest height. At the bottom, it will be the highest height. So see according to what you prefer. And of course, when you place it in the end, it should be something like this. Right now, I'm doing it one-handed, so it's kind of moving around a lot. But this is how it should look. Now, this is meant for your laptop. I would suggest using smaller devices that you wish to also on it, but larger laptops, not so much. Mine is a large one, and what happens is that this is very sturdy. There's no issue with this. I have used it several times on this stand, but I feel that I'm someone who changes technology after a decade or something, so I don't really want my laptop to fall or, just anything to happen with it. So this, I feel that as my laptop sticks out a lot since it is large, if I accidentally kind of knock it like this, it could fall off, and there's nothing stopping it from falling off as far as the laptop is concerned. That is a reason why I don't really use the laptop often on this, once in a while, but not often. See, that is like a rare accident. It's not that I keep on knocking things off on my desk. It can hold a lot of weight. I feel it's sturdy enough that it won't break on its own and such, but I would prefer to use the lap desk as a laptop riser. Now what I do with this instead is that it is a planner stand for me. It kind of looks like a mess now, but generally it's a planner stand for me. I use a Hobonichi Cousin, and what I tend to do is like keep my planner in this sort of manner. Okay, it's moving around because I've not placed it correctly. Okay, I kind of keep my Cousin like this on the stand. Now this is a perfect planner stand because why I use this one instead of my previous planner stand is because this matches with the other one, and it looks like really sleek and sophisticated on my desk. I know it's a silly reason, but I like to do that. Okay, now let's go into some general pros and cons of each product, which may seem a little repetitive, but let's run through it. The price is obviously huge when it comes to the lap desk in comparison to this, but there are of course more uses that the lap desk provides in comparison to the stand. Now the space that each requires is pretty obvious. The stand does not require a lot of space. On top of it, when you do not use it, you can fold it flat like this and just put it easily in a drawer as required. That is not the case for the lap desk. It takes up a lot of space, and it's not something that you can fold it and when not using it as such. Similarly, this is difficult to wash. Okay, you can only spot clean this, but as far as cleaning the rest of the body is concerned on the laptop stand as well as the lap desk, it's fairly easy. No matter what sticks onto it, I've found that it's very easy to clean it off if you wish to. Now, coming into other things, when it's the laptop size that is concerned, I feel this is a lot more sturdier option, because this one might be a problem for larger laptops in case you are a little careless with using it as such. As far as the looks are concerned, both are equally gorgeous and sophisticated on the desk, so it's worth it in that sense. Sturdy too, I feel. This is a lot more adjustable since it has 5 different levels in comparison to this. Okay, this has only 3, but there are obviously more uses for this, so that is something to keep in mind, and it's already at a certain level of height in the first place. This works better as a planner stand, which is definitely not a possible idea for this one. It's way too large to be a planner stand. I've not tried the Erin Condren planners on either of these yet. In case you want me to, you can let me know about that. So these are the major issues that I have with either of these. Neither is good as an actual use on your lap. I feel that this is not something that is good for you to use on your lap, because it is not something that goes over your lap. These are things that can kind of slip from your lap, fall off, or might be way too heavy and uncomfortable if you fill the storage box as such. So those things you have to keep in mind when buying these as such. That's about it, I believe. If I missed out on anything, you can let me know about it. I would say that unless you're working from home a lot, this is not something that you really require. If you are working from home, I understand why you would need these things, because these were really useful for me, especially this one during the COVID time as such. But otherwise, I don't think it's something really relevant for you. But if you have the money, you wish to buy it, it's your choice. Go ahead and do that. And if you really have a purpose for it, I think this is something you can even easily carry to work and use as a stand over there if you wish to. It's your choice. So this is a more lightweight option, cheaper too in comparison to that. Okay, so definitely wait for a sale if you're interested in either of these, and then go ahead and purchase. More design options in this one, however. So if you have anything else to suggest on these, if you've used them before, please let me know in the comments below, so that everyone can be more aware of a lot more about these two products. Bye guys, see you in the next video.